meter is switched on by pressing the on-off button.
Measuring mode.
CX-701 is an accurate, multifunction modern device used to measure basic physical and chemical parameters of water, sewage and chemical compounds. It measures pH, redox potential, conductivity, salinity, concentration of oxygen in water or air, ion selective measurements, temperature and atmospheric pressure. It also enables semi-automatic titration. CX-701 is designed for laboratory measurements, but it may also be used in the field when equipped with a special suitcase with rechargeable batteries. The meter is user-friendly because of its simplicity and unified procedures in all measurement functions. After switching the meter on, the measuring screen appears. Voice and written comments on the screen facilitate work. By pressing the Option button and entering the setup, choose the language of the voice and written comments among English, Polish and German. CX-701 enables simultaneous measurements of 1 to 5 chosen functions. The results may be viewed on the screen. We have chosen pH, ion selective measurements, redox potential, oxygen and temperature. To change the function displayed on the measurement screen, press the Option button. And in the display window, choose the function by pressing the appropriate button. We choose the conductivity measurement instead of the ion selective measurement. To do so, press the PX button. The marker next to the button disappears. Next, press the conductivity button. The marker next to the button confirms choosing this function.
Measuring mode.
Next to the reading, in each window, we can see the basic parameters set by the user. It is possible to store calibration results for 3 electrodes, cells or sensors. The electrodes should have the numbers given before the calibration. On the left, next to the reading, there appears one of 3 symbols, electrode 1, 2 or 3, which corresponds to the chosen electrode. Such a solution enables fast replacement of a broken electrode or changing it to other type to adjust it to measured substance. After replacing the electrode, the measurements may be continued and time saved. On the left side of each function, there is a button used to move the function to the top of the screen. The calibration in the particular function can be made only in this position. The calibration button is used during the electrode, sensor or cell calibration. The Start button is used when collecting readings in the meter's memory. The Options button enables choosing the measuring function and setting the parameters of the measuring series. Changes in current measurement or stored readings may be also observed in graphic form. And Fast Search function facilitate work. From each of the chosen functions, we may switch to the screen of parameters used for setting the basic data related to this function. Choose the screen by pressing the button with arrow placed in the upper right corner. The simple menu facilitates work. For example, in the pH function, before the pH measurement, we may choose resolution high up to the third decimal place or low up to the second decimal place. Electrode number, we may choose 1, 2 or 3 symbol. We can set the calibration expiry date and check the buffer's values stored in the memory. In case of conductivity measurement, we may enter the parameters screen and choose the kind of measurement. Conductivity, measured in microsiemens or millisiemens. Salinity, the result is calculated to NaCl, KCl or TdS. Choose the unit in which the measurement will be made. It is also possible to enter the alpha coefficient value, which will be calculated during the temperature compensation. When the electrode, cell or sensor needs to be calibrated, choose the calibration mode for the function placed at the top of the screen. For example, to calibrate the electrode in the pH function, move the function to the top of the screen.
Measuring mode.
Next, press and hold the calibration button until the calibration screen appears.
Calibration mode.
It contains all the parameters related to the calibration process. To change the calibration parameters, enter the parameters screen.
Calibration parameters.
In the calibration solution position, it is possible to choose buffer or standard. Buffer, calibration with use of buffers. Values entered in the memory by the user. Calibration may be made in 1 to 5 points. Standard,
calibration in standard solutions.
Calibration with use of standard solutions prepared according to the NIST. It facilitates work because the standard values are stored in the meter's memory. When the standard option has been chosen, the meter recognizes the standard's pH value, which corresponds to the current temperature. There is no need to warm up or cool down the solutions. To make the calibration in the ion selective measurement, press and hold the calibration button.
Calibration mode.
After choosing the parameters of calibration,
calibration parameters,
choose the symbol of the ion to measurement of which your ion selective electrode is designed, so that the molar weight and valency would be set automatically. In this case, the unit conversion is also automatical.
Calibration mode. Measuring mode.
It is possible to make simultaneous pH and ions measurements. Parameters of collecting the results are set after choosing the options in the series and titration screen. The meter may store unlimited number of sets of readings of the functions measured simultaneously, with the time and date on the delivered in the set SD card. The results are recorded as text files, which create the measuring series. There is possibility to send the readings to a PC by USB. Each measurement function has many parameters which facilitate work and increase the accuracy. More detailed description is included in the user's manual added to the meter.